Ladies and gentlemen, Rolling Heritage, I'm back from holiday and behind me I have a car which I have filmed previously, a Volvo V70. So I wasn't planning on making this video, but while replacing some parts on this car, I realized that this video might be very necessary for some of you guys. But these things have bushings. And as you can see, this bushing is not bushinging anymore. And we are going to replace the left side bushing with a brand new one. You do need a special tool for this, but we are going to do this another way. And I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. The things you need are some tools, some 18mm sockets, some 17mm sockets. You can do this on the floor on jack stands, and the other thing you will need is a proper torch. So yes, you will need to burn the crap out of this old bushing. But it's all perfectly doable. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how you can change these bushings. So I have done the right side already, but the right side was right below the fuel filter and right beside the fuel filter neck. So I used some welding blankets to shield them off before I started burning the crap out of the bushing. But you can do this easy on your own at home with minimal tools. So this car is a V70 Classic, and this thing is from before 2000. I think the exact building year of this car is 2000, but this is the V70-1. Over here we have that bushing. And if we go on the other side, we have the new bushing. So yes, I have a bunch of stuff over here, and the main thing you will need is a torch or two, I don't know. So the thing we're gonna do is we're gonna place our stand underneath the axle. So this thing is gonna go over there. So just support it and then we can start taking things apart. So we have a couple of bolts. Over here it's different than on the other side, but there is a exhaust damping hanger over here. So this hanger is actually holding up the exhaust system. So we are gonna unmount that. But the things you will need are 17mm. So 17mm sockets. And then we have one bolt over there. One bolt over there. And one bolt over there. And then you take an 18mm socket for the center one. This is a very long bolt. So that's that. So now we have a taken apart bracket. There is one bolt still attached of that exhaust hanger. So I'm just gonna take my knife and cut away the handbrake zip ties. I don't know why it's zip tied in this car, but there is just a very nice bolt hole over here. So yeah, maintenance by cheap garages, I think. So that's that. Then we can go and take, I think it's a 14 or a 13. I'm thinking 13 actually. So this thing has been welded apparently. So over here on the back side is a weld, which is not original. And it looks like they have welded the brake lines against this bracket. We should have enough room to wiggle it out without breaking the brake lines. In front. So that's now loose. So we have the bushing over here, and as you can see, these brake lines are in the way because this bracket needs to move. We are gonna burn this whole bushing out if it doesn't come out on its own, which most likely it wouldn't. So we need this thing to be moved, and the best thing to do that is of course not having it welded to a bracket, but over here there is a little bolt. So we are gonna see, I think that's a 10mm So you remove that bolt, and this will give you way more room with your brake lines. And if you look down there, all the way behind these brake lines, you can see another clip. So I'm just taking off all the brake lines that are in the way, and right now we have pretty much room, yeah, to work with. It's not as much room as I would like and as I had on the other side, but this will be way more than enough. We need to take out this bushing. So we have some room without breaking any of the brake lines. So right now, the first thing we need to do is actually take off the nut over here and smash the bolt upwards. So what we are gonna do, we have a new bushing over here. I'm using a VB Bilstein one, and this thing needs to go in like this. So the small end on the bottom. This is a plastic cage which is shoved into that arm. And the arm is of course metal. So what we need to do is we need to burn off that plastic skin, because this thing will be so stuck before you actually burn it off. I can mount this thing in such a way that it shields off the brake lines. So that's very safe. And the thing we can do right now is take our torch, and we can actually put it on maximum heat, and we're just gonna burn off the plastic. Of course, this will smell like hell. There is also rubber in there, as you can see, which is now burning off already. And that is all a fire hazard. So the thing you need to do when doing this is be careful. And there you have it, guys. It just comes right out of there when it's hot enough and all the plastic is melted on the inside over there. Then you have way of you have to wiggle way or how you want to call it, and then it just slides out. So I use that way of the socket extension to actually tap it. Just gives you a bit more room to actually hit it. And while it's still hot, you can just use a knife, and if there is any plastic left in there, you can just scrape it out. So when you've cleaned up your whole point and it's all nice and clean and dried up and not hot anymore, you can then take your new bushing, and the thing I'm just using is some wheel bearing grease, and I'm just spreading it onto that plastic outer rim, which we have just burnt off the old one. And yes, there are other kinds of grease you can use for this, but I have used this grease for years for all the applications you can think of. And it's freaking plastic, guys, so nothing will happen. And it's also bolted down. So the small point to the bottom, and then you can just slide it in normally. You take your bushing, you will make it sit in one edge, and then very carefully on the edge of the plastic rim. But I place the camera in such a way that I cannot hit it right now, so give me 1 sec. All right, so the full bushing is in. Yes, I have hit it on the side, but it's very difficult to hammer this thing in without actually hitting this. So we're gonna put in that. That's in. Now I am gonna get a new nut because, yeah, of course, when hammering this bolt out, we have damaged the nut, so I'm gonna get a new one. That's that. And now it's in. So guys, look at that. One bushing replaced. Handbrake cable is now mounted up with an M6 bolt. As you can see, everything is tightened up, and these bushings are ready for another like 25 to 30 years, hopefully. So this side was done previously, and yes, be careful, because over there you have your fuel filter, and over there you have your fuel tank. But if you are thinking about replacing these bushings, and I think on most cars they will need replacing, just like this car, yeah, you now know how you can do it. Just heat them up, and on the side get all that plastic away from this bushing, then you can wiggle it out, smack it out, and then you're done. So both of these, as you can see, are completely done, not just looking at the plastic, but also looking at the cracks, as you can see. So these things can go in the trash. A very quick, very dirty, as you can see my face, how-to video for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys can fix your own V70 rear axle bushings right now, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys, bye bye, subscribe, like, comment, hype, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.